Permanent residency in South Africa. Permanent residency in South Africa allows foreign nationals to live, work, and study in the country indefinitely, similar to South African citizens but without citizenship rights, such as voting. Obtaining permanent residency is an important step for those who wish to make South Africa their long-term home. Direct residence permits. These are issued to foreigners who have held a work visa for at least 5 consecutive years and have a permanent job offer in South Africa, are spouses of South African citizens, or permanent residents for at least 5 years, are children under the age of 18 of South African citizens, or permanent residents on other grounds. These permits are issued to foreigners who have received a permanent work offer in South Africa, possess exceptional or critical skills and qualifications, intend to establish or have established a business in South Africa, with a minimum investment of $5 million or as agreed by the Department of Home Affairs for national interest sectors, qualify as refugees under Section 27 of the Refugees Act, intend to retire in South Africa, are financially independent, with a net worth equivalent to at least $12 million, or can demonstrate financial independence through other prescribed means, are relatives of a South African citizen or permanent resident, with the relative able to financially support the applicant. Key features of permanent residency in South Africa. 1. Eligibility categories. Permanent residency can be obtained through various categories, including family relationships, for individuals married to or in a permanent relationship with a South African citizen or permanent resident. Work, for holders of a critical skills work visa or individuals who have held a work visa for a specified period. Business, for individuals who own a business in South Africa that meets specific investment criteria. Refugees, for individuals granted refugee status. Retired persons, for retirees who can prove sufficient financial means to support themselves. 2. Application process. The process for applying for permanent residency typically involves the following steps. Gather documentation. Required documents may include valid passport, proof of residency status, police clearance certificate from your home country, medical and radiological reports, proof of relationship, evidence of business ownership or employment, financial statements or proof of income. Submit application. Applications can be submitted to the Department of Home Affairs either in person or through VFS Global. It is advisable to check for the specific submission procedures. Processing time. Processing can take several months or even longer, depending on various factors, including the complexity of your case and the current backlog at the Department of Home Affairs. 3. Rights and responsibilities. As a permanent resident, you will enjoy various rights, including the right to live, work, and study in South Africa. Access to certain public services such as health care. The ability to apply for South African citizenship after meeting certain residency requirements. However, you will not have the right to vote in national elections. 4. Maintaining permanent residency. To maintain your permanent residency status, you should not remain outside South Africa for more than 3 consecutive years. You must comply with the conditions of your residency status and maintain valid documentation. 5. Becoming a South African citizen. After holding permanent residency for at least 5 years, you may apply for South African citizenship, provided you meet additional requirements, such as demonstrating knowledge of an official South African language and having a clean criminal record. Conclusion. Permanent residency in South Africa offers a pathway for individuals looking to establish long-term residency in the country. Understanding the eligibility categories and the application process is crucial for a successful application. If you plan to live and work in South Africa for an extended period, securing permanent residency can provide you with stability and access to a range of opportunities.